Alright, so the basic scenario is these potentiometers are bolted into that guy with a nut, right? So now this part can spin within that, and the blue doesn't. And you take that guy, slide him into that slot, then it looks like this, although that one's mounted on the whole wrist piece. So after you get that, then you take the badge reel, like this guy. Inside there's a coiled up metal spring, just a flat one that's coiled up a bunch of times. You take that, you coil it up a bunch of times and slip it into that slot. Then it's sprung like, I don't have any more together, but then it's sprung, and you take a cover to the tensioner. That's the tensioner, and then you take the cover. This slots into that same gap in the potentiometer. Put a string on it. Then you've got this piece. Then you mount that guy, and the string goes through and all around. There's one more piece on a cover so that the string is always affixed in the same spot. It always exits at the same angle. You want that to be fixed so that it can always feed to the right spot on this. Then this pulls forward where your finger would be. So the gist is, that guy, every time you bend the finger, stretches it, right, which turns this. See, right now it's not limited at all by that servo, and it can stretch. If I had a free hand, it'd be easier to show. But the servo can then spin this way, and then now when that tries to twist, that screw is going to bump into the servo, and that's going to limit it. And that's essentially the entire apparatus. You take this, slide it onto one of these slots, and then glue that thing onto the glove with little finger guides for the strings. You get these guys that guide the string, and then a finger cap that you tie it off on. And that's basically it. Then I got a board that controls the whole thing, and one per glove, Bluetooth. It'll know the position of the fingers, and then based on what type of object you're picking up, the servo will engage not at all or very little if it's a squishy object, or if it's large, it would be at the very beginning. So it's counterintuitive, but basically that guy will stop it spinning sooner and create more tension.